This week's Friday Night Deck Reviews gave us Yorsum's the Balrog Durin's Bane deck. This deck focuses on the Balrog's first ability to cost cheaper equal to the number of permanents that got sacked this turn, utilizing cards that make each player sacrifice permanents to lower the cost of this thing. Now keep in mind the cost reduction from the amount of permanents that died stays on him, so it's not unrealistic to play the Balrog, swing with him, sack him to something else, play him again. And Yorsum really likes this part of it, so I've got some suggestions. Up first for my suggestions, Planetary Annihilation being 3 and 2 red for a sorcery. Each player chooses 6 lands they control and sacks the rest of them. Planetary Annihilation deals 6 damage to each creature. Now, not only is 6 damage enough to pretty much wipe every creature your opponents control off the board most games, you also are going to get plenty of land sack to then play Balrog to an empty board, which I can't help but think that a 7/5 haste to an empty board is not bad. But that's my weakest suggestion. Moving on to Vona's Hunger, this 2 and a black instant has Ascend, yes, instant. If you control 10 or more permanents, you get the City's Blessing for the rest of the game. Each opponent sacks a creature. Sure, we like that. But if you have the City's Blessing, each opponent sacrifices half the creatures they control rounded up. At instant speed, I think we like that way more. And my strongest suggestion for your list, Yorsum, is Skullstorm. Being 7 and 2 black for a sorcery, when you cast this spell, copy it for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Each opponent who can't loses half their life rounded up. But you can't tell me you don't play Balrog upwards of like 10 plus times a game. You have your own little 57-cent Torrent of Hellfire. Thanks for the support, Yorsum, and for submitting your deck. If you watching wants to submit a deck, consider becoming a YouTube member or Patreon member for as low as $1 to submit your decks for Friday Night Deck Reviews. Much appreciated.